everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those of you who haven't been before, hello, welcome, I'm Amy. In today's episode we're going to focus on trends for autumn winter 2024. Now this will be the first trends video that I've ever done. I've not done one before, but considering that autumn is my absolute favourite because I am an October baby, I'm a Libra, I just really feel like an affiliation towards autumn and the fashion and the food and the smells, everything like that. That being said, I've looked at all the different trends that are going to be very, very big through autumn and winter 2024, and I've chosen my favourite 10 trends to show you all today. You may have noticed before I go on that I have actually dyed my hair this week. It is a little bit darker than I intended, however I'm kind of feeling it, although I do feel like I need to let it settle a little bit because I only had it done yesterday and it's still a little bit dark, so I think it's going to fade into a bit more of a mousy kind of light brown rather than the dark brown at the back. In true autumn style as well, I have put on my roll neck for this video because it was actually freezing this morning, and now I'm melting because the sun's decided to come out, so this is the typical British weather for you. One day it's one thing and the next it's another, so it is very hard to know what to wear in the UK when we're getting to this time of year because it's very, very hit and miss. Okay, so let's start with what I think will be the biggest trend of the year, and that is suede. So I think we're going to be seeing suede absolutely everywhere, and the main thing I would probably say is suede jackets. Now these have been seen in an oversized jacket style, in trench coats. I really particularly like trench coats as well. I think that looked really chic and really classy. On the catwalk, Ralph Lauren showed a gorgeous chocolate suede jacket in a very classic style. So it seems already from the autumn winter catwalks that the high street has took note of this, and I do think it's going to be one of those key pieces that people are going to want in their wardrobes. Such a versatile piece. You can obviously chuck it over things that we're still wearing in the summer, would look really gorgeous with some floaty white dresses, but then also it will be the perfect transitional piece to take us into the colder months as well. People that would usually be opting towards buying a leather jacket this year may opt for a suede investment piece instead. I've personally seen some beautiful ones on Pinterest, but also Massimo Dutti does some gorgeous designs as well, in particular this one, which is my favourite. I've seen a few Western style ones myself as well, in particular New Look do one with all the fringing on. I do think that the Western vibes are not going anywhere as well. Obviously cowboy boots were big through spring and summer, and I do think they are going to carry on through autumn winter as well. Not only are we going to be seeing suede jackets, we're also going to be seeing suede bags everywhere. I know that And Other Stories have got this bag out at the moment that I have seen all over my TikTok and Instagram. People seem to be going crazy for it. It is gorgeous. River Island do some beautiful suede bags as well, and suede shoes, suede boots, suede belts, you name it, it's going to be made in suede. Moving on to the colour burgundy. I actually got these gorgeous burgundy heels from River Island about 2 weeks ago, and I've got to say I am in love. I'm obviously ahead of the curve. I just adore them, and I love the way that the heel, if you can see ever so slightly, comes in and then it goes back out again. I think that is going to be very in also. So yes, we're going to be seeing burgundy everywhere. Not groundbreaking having burgundy for autumn because I'm sure it was pretty big last year as well, and obviously we've seen more of the bolder red colour that has been really prominent through spring and summer. So let's think purses, handbags, shoes, hair accessories, clothes, tights. I love it when burgundy is styled with charcoal grey. I think that looks really, really classy. I think I did actually buy a gorgeous burgundy skirt last year. I think I might invest in another one in a little bit of a different style because it's so versatile, so easy to wear, and things like that, jumpers, hats, berets, all small ways without having to spend a fortune of adding burgundy to our wardrobe. I know gazelles and sambas don't seem to be going anywhere, and the burgundy gazelles or sambas are super popular at the minute as well if you want a little bit more of a dressed down style. Things that I definitely want to be investing in my wardrobe this autumn to fit in beautifully with the burgundy vibe already got my shoes. I think I would like a really gorgeous big burgundy bow, maybe a roll neck in burgundy, some nice capsule pieces I think, and potentially some tights as well. Moving on to my absolute favourite trend that we're going to be seeing all over is relaxed balmoral. So I am obsessed with this type of dressing and I absolutely love it. I just think it's so effortless and such a gorgeous way to mix old money aesthetic with a little bit more of a casual vibe. Let's think of your old money aesthetic and chuck in some wellies in there, some headscarves, some Barber jackets, a little bit of herringbone and checks and things like that. Basically a walking Ralph Lauren advert. Elements of preppy style in there as well, which again I adore, and all mixed together creates this beautiful relaxed balmoral look. So there's going to be lots of tweed in there, again beautiful, tights, wool. We've got brands such as Cezanne, we've got Fairfax and Favour, which I'm a huge fan of. They have the most beautiful boots, and I own a really gorgeous herringbone blazer which is just stunning. Also, obviously, the traditional Barber that I think has never really gone out of style, but especially with when you lift the collar up, we've got the checks and it's usually a bit of like a velvet or corduroy neck. That is gorgeous. We've also got some brands called Alan Payne and Shuffle, and there'll be a few equestrian brands in there as well. And there's a brand called Wearingbrook, which is basically shooting attire, but does the most fantastic socks and also quite premium knitwear. Moving on to another colour that's going to be on trend, we are going to be looking at chocolate brown. And again, brown is probably going to be here most autumn and winters because it's just a beautiful colour that matches with the autumn weather. But we're specifically going to be seeing really rich brown looks that maybe are going to take over the black looks for this season. In particular, I really enjoy long brown boots. Last year we saw a lot of pointed toe black boots. I'm thinking this year we're leaning towards a lot of square toed boots. So here we've got these beautiful knee-high boots in a square toe. They are going to be the boot, I think, of the season. Again, satin midi skirts, gorgeous. Midi skirts have never really gone out this year, but they are sticking in strong, and in particular, brown midi skirts are going to be seen a lot more as well. I really enjoy monotone looks, for instance a brown polo neck with a brown satin skirt and brown boots. I think that is going to be very, very classy. Moving on, we've got leopard print, and again leopard print has been huge this year already, but it is not going anywhere. In fact, it's only probably getting more popular. So we've got the really bold leopard print pieces, but I'm talking about muted leopard print. Jeans that are leopard print that are a little bit more of a dull style. We've got leopard print shoes, leopard print blazers, leopard print bags, peep toe heels. This fun trend is not going anywhere and it's still going to be huge for autumn and winter 2024. I didn't think I would be as much as a fan as I have been. I did buy a gorgeous blazer, you might actually be able to see it here, from River Island, and I got the Zara pants as well. I feel like I'm kind of going off this style of such in-your-face leopard print anyway, if I'm being completely honest. But I do quite enjoy dresses that are leopard print but also a little bit sheer as well. And even though I've not included it in this YouTube, sheer dressing is also going to be a huge trend for this year. So up next, we've got trench coats. And again, trench coats come around every single autumn, but in particular this year, I think there's going to be an increase of different coloured trench coats. Trench coats are the perfect capsule wardrobe piece that come back every year and can be layered, the weather's still quite warm, to layering up with chunky jumpers and other things when the weather gets really, really chilly. In particular, I've seen some gorgeous trench coats in the colour olive. Olive again is going to be very big this year, and they are a piece that just keep on giving. Obviously, we all love layering for autumn, and the trench coat is the perfect layering piece. One of my particular favourite ones at the moment is this gorgeous khaki one from New Look, and that's actually only $53.99. Really love the sumptuous olive colour of that one. So next up, we've got capes, and again I did see a little bit of capes in autumn winter 2023. I actually bought a really gorgeous cape coat from Zara that was a blogger's favourite, and I can't wait to bring it out again this year. They are the perfect transitional piece, and I think think they just add a little bit more dimension to an outfit. We're going to be seeing them in a lot more of a trench coat material, not just wool ones. I feel like we're going to be seeing them a lot with mini skirts, high boots, and throwing in a little bit of a retro style as well. So something I'm very, very excited to see, because I really do adore them anyway, is big vintage 80s style earrings. Think about the really, really chunky gold ones, or the chunky gold ones with pearls in. They are such a statement earring and just make an outfit look so, so classy. It really does feed into the old money aesthetic kind of style, and they look perfect with hair up, or equally a gorgeous big bouncy blow dry. I'm really going to enjoy wearing chocolate brown, again chocolate brown knit polos with hair slicked up into a French pin and big gorgeous earrings. In my opinion, that will make a beautiful outfit. Talking about hair up, I do think we are going to be seeing more ladies wear their hair up in a French roll. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but it's the way you'll put your hair up in a French pin, and it's a really, really classy updo where all your hair is tucked in. I'll show you here, and again it looks really expensive and really classy, elegant and sophisticated. All that with the earrings, beautiful. Talking of hair, it appears that a lot more people are opting more towards a natural hairstyle. So not completely natural colour, maybe that's why I decided to have a change of mind, but instead of having really bright platinum blondes, we're going to see more of a shift towards a little bit more of a muted, natural, old money type of blonde that's a bit more ashier toned. Now, I particularly don't like ashy toned hair colours because I don't think it complements my skin tone. I've always been a golden blonde, and if I was to go for an ashier colour, it wouldn't quite suit me. But I think the natural look is becoming a little bit more preferred rather than a bold statement hair colour. Again, it almost feeds into this old money aesthetic that is really popular at the moment, and a natural, classic, sophisticated hairstyle is much more preferable to that type of aesthetic. So finishing on a huge favourite of mine is the suited and booted preppy style. Preppy style has been big for a few years now, obviously with the pleated mini skirts. We've got varsity jumpers, blazers, all things like that. Again, very kind of Ralph Lauren and quite preppy country club style. This is going to have a little bit of a mix to it. We're going to be seeing a lot of very large oversized blazers with a lot of belt action. So think of a huge blazer with the big shoulders and belt to pull that waist in. To accompany these blazers as well, we are going to be seeing a lot of ties and suit style wear. Look at Yves Saint Laurent on the catwalk, this kind of style here. I'm here for that. I absolutely love it. Also, the big collars are going to be a huge thing with this style. But then we can also look at this kind of preppy style, which is a bit more relaxed. So there are lots of different ways to kind of recreate and put your own stamp on this kind of trend. So that is it for today. Obviously, I've only chosen 10 of my favourites because all these type of trends I do think are extremely wearable and a really easy way to add trendy items into your wardrobe without having to commit to a whole trend. So that is it for today's trends. Obviously, I've chosen my top 10 trends. To be honest, I wouldn't usually say that I follow trends as such. I just really enjoy to see what has been on the catwalk, what is going to be in the shops, and how I can potentially implement that into my wardrobe with either things that I've already got or by buying small pieces or new pieces that will take me through to next year. One thing I will say, it's very rare that you'll find me buying a very trendy piece that is going to go out of style. I used to do that when I was younger, and now I tend to steer away from that. I like to buy capsule wardrobe pieces or premium pieces that I know I can potentially style in a way that is fashionable this year, but then potentially again in other years. I can make it work in a different way that will still look timeless and classic. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. It's been very nice to do something a little bit different for you today, and I'm very, very excited to make a start on the autumn content that is going to be coming and all the autumn hauls and lovely autumn activities that we'll be doing in the next few months. If you don't subscribe already and you liked my content today, please do so. It really does help get my video out there to other people as well. Bye for now.